This is Shaun Nordlie, Community Manager here at Hemlock Farms. Going to start with all the projects we have going on. We're in the midst of the tennis courts. We're converting 2 tennis courts into 6 more pickleball courts. That's happening now. They dug the holes for the new poles this week. They're also working on a recovering and refurbishing of the pickleball courts too. So got a lot going on over there. Also at the Fawn Hill pool, we're redoing the liner, so that's being torn out right now. They have found a few issues underneath that liner that we're going to have to address, but that's about a 3-week project there. And then they're going to go over to the clubhouse outdoor pool and do the same thing over there. So they'll be here for probably sometime into October doing both of those liners with that. Mailroom is moving along also. We've got framing going on there. The walls are up. I know the truss company came out this week to measure for the trusses, and those will be ordered and delivered here soon also. So things are moving along there. For the pavilion, we are working on things in the background. Work on the site work will start in about 10 days, around the 20th of the month, we'll start site work, and then the pavilion's scheduled to be delivered sometime in early October. Front entrance sign is also being addressed. We're changing that out, and some people have asked, why are we doing this? We thought that the CIF was not voted on by the members, and that is true. We brought this to the membership twice for a CIF project. It was not approved. The cost within that CIF also included moving the poles, the utility poles at the front entrance, and we're not doing that. When that was denied by the membership, we did have to put that sign in the reserve. We do have to replace it. It's falling apart and looking bad, so we are replacing it now. It's a stone sign. It will be put in and delivered on September 9th, so sometime next week. Right now they're working on the concrete work, the base of that, and we're going to have to take out those plantings there also because they obstruct the current sign as it is now. So once that's all put in, we will put some more plantings there and take care of it. But the new sign is it's a stone sign. It's going to have the pillars still there, and it will look very nice, and I think everybody will be proud of it again and not be something that is hidden and really can't be seen. Now the cost of that sign is about $25,000, and that's for the sign, all the concrete work, and the delivery of that sign. So it's substantially less than what was in the CIF. But again, that CIF project included a kind of a V-shaped sign and also moving those utilities. So we scoped it down, but PLUNA committee looked at this sign. They liked the look of this sign, and they're the ones that said, yes, let's go with this sign rather than what was designed before. So September 9th, next Tuesday, as long as everything goes well, that should be put in there, and then we're going to have a ceremony to unveil that sign next week. So you'll see more information about that next week. A couple other projects that haven't started yet but will be starting is our annual roads project. That'll be September 15th. Zappy will have more information in his Digging Deeper video as we get closer about the roads that are affected with that. We are only doing paving this year, no culvert work or anything else. So watch for those updates on what roads will be paved this year and who will be affected by that. And then also the week of September 15th, the aeration of Wish for a Fish Pond will be in place. Companies coming out, put those tubes in that pond there and get that all taken care of. So a lot going on this fall, a lot of projects going on, but a lot of things just to make Hemlock better and make improvements to the whole community. I want to remind everybody that next Thursday is 9/11. We do have a memorial service that day. That's at 6 o'clock at the fire company pole barn. And then they're doing something different this year, something new. At 5 o'clock, there's a class that they're providing. This is for kids in 2nd grade to 8th grade, and the class will include a lesson and hands-on activity about 9/11 and the days that followed. So they do ask that you RSVP for that. That information is in this e-blast, so check that out. But nice addition to our memorial service for 9/11, so make sure you check that out and attend next Thursday. Digital version of the September issue of the Hemlock News is now out. You received an e-blast this week with that, so check that out. On the cover you'll see that the Conservancy is in the middle of their fundraising efforts, and I put an article in there myself on the efforts of the Conservancy and everything that they do for the community. And we really use the Conservancy for education, and anytime we have an issue or something that we want to get out to the membership, call the Conservancy and ask how they can help. And they've been a huge help with the lakes this year. Plus this year they gave us an additional $10,000 for chipper days. After the storm of last November, we knew we had a lot of limbs and sticks out in the community, so that allowed us to do even more for the areas that were included with chipper days this year. They did a shred day in July, allowed everybody to get rid of their papers that have sensitive information on it, including the community. We brought quite a few boxes down there ourselves. Biochar socks, which is another part of the lake management that helps us contain nutrients in the lakes and going into the lakes. And they also did, they have money set aside for plantings at Fawn Hill. We haven't done that yet, but that will be coming now with the playground being in place, and once the pavilion's in place, we'll look at that. So Conservancy does a bunch for our community. Really appreciate all the efforts of the Conservancy, so please read that article, read everything that they do, and consider giving to the Conservancy. That money comes back to us. It saves us in dues money and allows us to do a lot more, plus the education part. And as I said earlier, whenever we need to get information out about the lakes or about spongy moth or chipper days or that, we usually go to the Conservancy, let them help us with getting that education out. So please consider that for the Conservancy. They do a great job for us. That's all I have for this week. Make sure you check out Zappy and the Digging Deeper video. We've got Nicole in the Hemlock Hangout. A lot going on this weekend. Big concert Sunday, so tickets still available if you're interested. Take care.